Hello, dear friends. Welcome back once again to our channel, Vage Academy of Mathematics. We were seeing problems which are related to number series. So, previous session also, we solved a set of problems from previous year's questions. Remember, we are solving questions from previous year's question papers, UGC NET paper 1. So, in that way, we started yesterday. We solved a set of problems from number series. That was part 1. And as a continuation, here again, we are going to solve another set of problems from same topic number series because we have more questions asked in the previous years. And remember, we are solving problems right from the year 2009 question paper, right? So yesterday we did 4 questions. I mean, in the previous session, we completed 4 questions there. So here, this session, again, we have another set of questions. Let's try working these questions. This is part 2. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, come to the first question. I will mark the questions from like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So this is our first question for today. I'll number it 1. And here this question is from 2014 December. So let's just see an approach. How can we solve this question? Okay, let me just raise it so that we'll be getting enough working space. Yeah, I think this is fine for us. So what is the next number in the given series? So we have a series here. So I will note the numbers here. So 2, then we have 7, next number 28, next we have 63, and then we have 126, and then followed by which we have a blank. So we need to find what number comes here to fill this blank. And again, it is obvious to see that this is an increasing sequence. See the numbers are getting increased. So it's very easy for us to say this is an increasing sequence. So as usual, we'll have to do our tests with addition, multiplication, and so on. This is how we start with, right? So let's just start with addition, how it works. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, fine. So from 2 to 7 they have moved. So that means here they did plus 5. I'll just write it plus 5. Yes. And from 7 to 28, this would be, they have added plus, how much they have added? 7 to 28 they have moved. So that means here they did plus 21 here. Next, they are moving from 28 to 63, they are moving. So here they did plus. So what would give you? So like 28 plus what number if I do? I will be getting 63. Just think of that. So I have to do 5 and then 3. So that means I need to do 35. Okay. So 35 I need to add. What I actually did is I just subtracted 63 minus 28. So that gave me 35. So I'm adding plus 35. We are getting this next term 63, and from 63 to one more term we have 126 is here. So here they are doing plus 63 itself. So 63 plus 63 itself they did, so that we are getting 126. So what next comes? This is our question. So see whether we are able to form or observe any pattern with these added numbers. That's what we need to check, right? So let's see, plus 5, plus 21, plus 35, plus 63. The moment we see these numbers, we'll have to check whether any pattern is followed. But the numbers again look very strange, right? So they don't seem to form any pattern. So that means don't waste your time. Just go for a second level difference. That is what we just found is our first level difference. So now we go for second level difference. Okay, that is difference of difference. We have seen this also already. Yeah, difference of difference. Let's try to find the difference of this difference. So from 5 to 21, okay, see these numbers 5, 21, 35, 63 are all first level difference. When we come to find the difference of these numbers itself, that will become the second level difference. Okay, that's what now we are going to try. So 5 to 21, they did plus 16. Okay, yeah. Next 21 to 35, this one we need to do plus 4 here and then 1 here, that is 14. We need to add 14, is it or not? I'm just doing the calculation slowly so that it will be easy for all of them to follow. That's why. So 5 minus 1 I did 4 and 3 minus 2 I did 1. So plus 14 is what is giving this 35, and next 35 to 63 we have to go. So here they would have done plus how much, we'll just think of 35 to 63 we need to move, right? So 35 to 63 means, so this is 3, this is 5, right? I can even show separately. You can just make this 63, 35 and just subtracting and show you. Okay, so 63, because I have 3 here, I cannot do 3 minus 5, so that means I will borrow 1, so that this will become 13, and the 6 will be no more 6, this will become 5. So this is like I'm taking you to your school days itself. No worries, we'll do them. Okay, yeah, 13 minus 5, now this is 13 minus 5 will be 8, and then 5 minus 3 will be 2, so that means here they did plus 28. So here again we will try to see whether we are able to form any pattern. So 16 plus 16 plus 14 plus 28. So this again seems not to form any pattern, right? So we tried with first level difference, we tried with second level difference. It is not helping us much. It is not helping us in a better way. So what can we do is just move on to the next operation. Okay, so what can be done is we'll move on to the next set of operation. Next is we obviously try with multiplication, is it or not? So before we try with multiplication, let me do a small thing. I will just erase these things. I think I can erase these, okay, because so that we'll be getting more space, and also we'll not be having any confusions. Just give me a moment so that I can erase all these things, because we observed that we are not able to find a proper pattern. Okay, see, always remember one thing, friends. If you happen to see that, observe that you are not able to find any pattern, don't waste your time. Just go try with the next operation, or give your preference to the next operation. This is how we have to go. Okay, so I've completely erased all the things. Now we shall try to go with multiplication, whether we are able to form any pattern through multiplication. We will try this. So as usual, start from 2, next term is 7. Now we are going to take multiplication tables, that is start with two tables. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, and 2 fours are 8, right? So this is like 2 threes are 6 and 2 fours are 8. So we shall try with 2 threes are and see what happens. Okay, so 2 threes are is 6, 2 threes are is 6, but we have 7 here in the second term. So 2 threes are is 6. With that 6, if I do just plus 1, I will be getting this 7. I think you're able to understand. Now we are trying with multiplication, as I told. So this is 2 threes are 6. Now with that 6, if I add 1 plus 1, I will get this 7, right? So yeah. And remember, if I go for 2 fours are, okay, we'll just try to write the other possibility also. Okay, 2 fours are 8, because we also have 2 fours are 8 also, right? Because that 8 is also more near to this 7 only. Yeah, that's why I'm just writing that possibility also. So if I go for 2 fours are 8, then I have to do minus 1 to get this 7. I think you're able to understand both the ways what we are doing. So one way is I can get 2 threes are 6 plus 1 7, or the other way is 2 fours are 8 minus 1, from there also I can get the same 7. Is it or not? So in two ways I can get this second term 7. So that's the reason I'm writing both these values, because both of them are nearest, that's why. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. So let's go to the next part. So 7 to 28 they have moved. See, so here we need to go for 7 tables, right? So 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21, 7 fours are exactly 28. Okay, so friends, I again insist you to be very much thorough with multiplication tables. Okay, at least be thorough with single digit multiplication tables. It's very much, definitely it is very much important for us to remember the multiplication tables, because even if you are going to take much time for thinking this multiplication tables, it will consume more time. It will be a loss of time. That's the reason. So be clear and be thorough with multiplication tables. So 7 fours are, we exactly got 28. Yeah, let's proceed now. I can now go with 28 to 63. So 28 tables I have to now think, right? So 28 ones are 28. We know that. And 28 twos are, we will try. 28 twos are is, what is 28 twos are? For convenience, I can even show you by working it separately. 28 twos are will be giving you. So 8 twos are 16, 1 carried. 2 twos are 4 plus 1, 5. So 56. So I am getting 28 twos are 56. So with 56, we need to add some number to get the 63, correct? So 56 plus what number will give us 63? It's simple. We need to add 7. Is it or not? Because 56 plus 7 will be 63. See, I did 28 twos are, I got 56. But we have 63 here, correct? See here, we have got 63 here. So what can be done is plus 7 I have to do. From 56, I will get this 63. Yeah. Next, we'll continue 63 to 126. So here, this time I have to do multiplied by how much? So 61 ones are, sorry, 63 ones are 63. But 63 twos are will give you exactly 126. We can easily infer that here itself because 3 twos are is this 6 and 6 twos are is this 12. So it's very easy for us to say 63 twos are is 126. Now let us see whether we have formed any pattern with this multiplication numbers. Okay. So for the first one, I'm getting into 3 plus 1 or into 4 minus 1. Second one, I'm getting into 4. Third one, I'm getting into 2 plus 7. And fourth one, I'm getting into 2 simply. So if you see here also, my numbers are present in a very random way. This is again confusing much, right? So yeah, this is again making our calculation much complicated. So let us not again waste much time here. So we tried with addition, it didn't help us. We tried with multiplication, that also didn't help us. So what next? What is our next possibility? So kindly remember the fundamentals class that we have already seen. So if you have not seen, kindly see those videos and then come, okay? For your convenience, I will even attach the link of those videos here in the description box of this video. You can see those videos because those fundamentals, those basics are very much important for us. So there only we have all the building blocks, whatever we need, okay? So really they are needed. So if addition is not helping, if multiplication is not helping, then what next we can do? So we have to remember the other things also. What are the other things to remember? We have seen something else if you remember. Do you remember? We have seen about squares and cubes also. So don't forget them. Squares we have seen and cubes also we have seen, okay? And also I've separately given you the squares and cubes of the first 10 numbers. If you remember, we have seen them. So what is 1 square? 1 square is 4, 1. And 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 6 square is 36. Likewise it goes, okay? Let me not waste time here much. So this is what is square, okay? And same way we have also seen cubes. Basically what is square? First of all, what is square? So 1 square means 1 into 1, multiplying a number with itself or multiplying a number twice. It's called square, okay? Same way 2 square means 2 twos are. That 2 twos are is what is this? 4. Next 3 square means 3 threes are 9. 4 square means 4 fours are 16 and so on. And then what is this cube here? What do you mean by cube? Cube means multiplying a number with itself for 3 times. Square it is 2 times. Cube it will be 3 times. That's it. Okay, that's the only difference. So cube we have to do, for example, 1 cube. If I want to find the value of 1 cube, I need to do 1 into 1 into 1. 3 times I have to do. So 1 into 1 into 1 will give me 1. So 1 cube is 1. What is 2 cube now? 2 cube will be 2 into 2 into 2. So this will be 8. So 3 cube will be 3 into 3 into 3, which will be 27. Remember, all these things we have already seen here. Okay. So how do we write that squares and cube actually? So suppose if I want to write 5 square. So 5 square I'll be writing like this, 5 power 2. So on the head of this 5, I'll be writing 2. So this represents, this is 5 square. Okay. Same way, how do I represent cube? 5 cube, I will be writing like this, 5 cube. I will be writing a 3 over the head of this 5. Okay, this represents 5 cube. That's it. Okay. Yeah, let me continue the cube. This one here, 1, 8, 27 we finished. Next is 4 cube. 4 cube will be 4 into 4 into 4, which is 64. Then 5 cube will be 125. 6 cube will be 216. 7 cube will be 343. Then 8 cube will be 512. I'm not explaining all these things here. I'm just writing the numbers alone. All these explanations I have clearly given in the fundamentals. I mean the basics itself. The basic concept we have separately seen in a separate video, right? The beginning itself we have seen all those things. As I told, I will attach that video link here in the description. You can see this. Okay. So the point I insisted is, why I'm just giving this is, we still have to remember the squares and cubes also. This is also as important as our basic operations. Okay. Now come back to our number series list. Okay. So let me do a thing. I think I can erase these operations also. I mean this multiplication operations also we can erase, because this also didn't help us in a better way. I'm just erasing this again. So I will carefully erase this. Yeah. Just give me some moment. Just, yeah, yes. I'm just erasing this. I should not disturb the numbers. Yes, fine. Yeah. So now we have the original numbers. These are all our numbers: 2, 7, 28, 63, 126. Now come to the squares, this cubes list. Okay. Try to compare this list. I mean the squares numbers, the square numbers and this cube numbers, and try to have a comparison with our numbers what we have here in the question. I mean this 2, this 7, this 28, this 63, this 126. These numbers are related very nearest, very closest to our squares or cubes. This also we need to analyze. So carefully see here, I have square numbers to be 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on. And here cube numbers are 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on. So if you carefully see here, one thing will surprise you much. That is nothing but we have some relation with our numbers with this cubes. Is it or not? So those who are smart would have catched it already, right? Yeah. Now I will tell how it works. Okay. So yes, see here, I can now very well relate our sequence, the numbers that we see in the sequence. I can relate it to the cubes, the cube numbers. Okay. Let's see how it is. See here, I have this number 2. This 2 is nothing but, see, our first number in the cube. My first number in this cube is 1 cube, right? So my 2 is nothing but 1 cube plus that 1, because I know 1 cube is 1. 1 plus 1, I will get this 2. That's it. Okay, this is my first term. Same way, now come to the second term, which is 7. Okay, now 7. Yeah, coming back to the list. Here in my list, 2 cube, I know that it is 8. See this 8 I have here, but our second term is 7. That means this 7 is 1 less than this 8. So that means what I can do here is, I can write this 7 as, remember carefully just follow this. 2 cube, I know this is 2 cube is 8. 8 minus 1 I will get this 7. I think you are able to follow this. You are able to understand. Kindly just carefully just follow this. Yeah, next term is 28 we have here. So again, come to the list. I know 3 cube here is 27, correct? So come back here. I know 27. 3 cube is 27. 3 cube plus that 1, if I do, I'm getting this 28. Similarly, continue here. I have 63 here. This 63 can be related to my next term, which is 64, which is 4 cube. Correct? So that means this 63 is nothing but 4 cube minus 1. And same way, I can even just relate this 126. This 126 is nothing but this 125 plus 1. I think you are clearly able to follow this. I'm going very slowly. So 125 is nothing but 5 cube, is it or not? 5 cube plus 1 is what is giving me this 126, correct? Yeah. So I think now we are able to get a clear-cut pattern, very nice pattern you see here. 1 cube plus 1, 2 cube minus 1. 3 cube plus 1, 4 cube minus 1. and then 5 cube plus 1 with which it is stopping. And what next comes that we need to find now. So yeah, so obviously what will come here, I think the flow, you are able to catch it, you are able to observe the pattern very clearly, so you would have guessed what will come next. So what comes next is very simple for us to say, right? So this will be nothing but 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube, and next comes is 6 cube. And then along with that, we also have plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. We are getting it alternatively. So plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, next turn will be for minus 1. So that means what number I will be getting in my blank here will be none other than 6 cube minus 1. That's it. See here, I already know 6 cube is 216, correct? So 216 will come here. So 216 minus 1 will be what? Be coming here. So 216 minus 1 is as simple to say, it will be 215. Very simple, right? So that means my answer is 215. And let me go check the list of options. Yeah, success. Option A is matching with our answer, which is 215, right? So this is how we need to give preference to the operations. First, we tried with addition, that didn't help us. So don't get panic or never feel worried. Okay, if some operation is not working, go check, go to the immediate next. Okay, next try with multiplication, that also didn't help us. And again, go check for these kind of squares, cubes, everything. See, remember, we have already seen odd numbers, even numbers. We also saw prime numbers, everything we saw there. And next comes the square numbers, cube numbers, everything we have to remember. This is what I just suggested very strongly in our fundamental class itself. Okay, if you want to just have a recall, just go watch that video which I've attached in the link, the fundamental session. I think this first question is clear to you. This first question itself took more time for us to solve, right? Since we are following thoroughly with our basics, it is taking much time. But if you're very clear with your concepts, this would just take a minute only. This would just take a minute, just a minute to solve this question, right? Yeah, fine. I think we can move on to the next question. Question number 2. Yeah, I will just mark this to be question number 2 here. Question number 2 is from December. I'm sorry. Question number 2 is from 2015 June. We are getting 2015 June, a question here. So find the next term of the series 2, 5, 9, 19, 37 and a question mark. But again, let us just hold on. So those who have seen the previous session, and please one more thing I will just here itself I will just give you. Please kindly follow the videos, the sessions in an order. Okay, only then you'll be able to understand it properly. That's why. Fine. So if you remember the previous session, I will even take the previous session notes we have solved already. Okay, I will just exit this full screen so that I can go to the previous session notes. Yeah, here we go. Yes. So remember this question. What is the next term of the series? 2, 5, 9, 19, 37. This is what we have. And what is the next question? So this question is none other than the same question that we have solved in the previous session. Is it or not? See here. 2, 5, 9, 19, 37. The same question that we had in 2009 December. And the same question, what was repeated here? Yesterday itself we saw the repetition. See here. The same question, what was repeated here in 2011 December 2, 5, 9, 19, 37. See, the same question is what we are having now also with us. See it is, yeah, 2, 5, 9, 19 and 37. So if you are observing it more carefully, see here, 2009 December we got this question, and 2011 December we got the same question for the second time. And to our surprise, see here, 2015 June we are once again getting the same question. That means now itself we are seeing 3 times the question is, I mean, for the first time it is repeated, and the second time once again it is repeated. So it is asked for 3 times. The same question is appearing for 3 times. So this is going to be the essence if we study with the previous year's question paper, right? See how many times they are even repeating the same question. So this is the essence. So see the advantages. Try to understand the advantages. What are all the advantages we have when we just sit with the previous year's question papers, right? So don't forget it. So sitting with this previous year's question papers, practicing them is a good way. Okay. So that will make your practice in a very healthy way, right? So that is also more needed. So I'm not working it once again. Yesterday, I mean, in the previous session itself, we worked it and we got the answer to be 75. And if you want, I can even attach the link of that video also here in the description box of this video. So already we got the answer to be 75. So no doubt the same answer 75 will be coming here also. I'm marking the answer alone to be 75. Option 2, which is 75. Okay. And if you want the clear-cut explanation, you can see the video of my part 1 number series. For your convenience, I will again attach that video here in the description box of this video. Okay. So remember, what are all the things you have to see in prior? You have to know in prior. You have to know the fundamentals. You have to know the order of operations, order of preference. What preference you need to give when? That is needed very much. And then you need to know about these repetitions also. So how they are repeating the questions. Okay. Yeah, fine. I think now we can move on to the third question. Yes, question number 3. Question number 3 is from 2015 December. So we have question from 2003 December. I will mark this as question number 3. So find the next term of the sequence of the series 2, 5, 10, 17, 26, 37 and a question mark. So again, to our surprise, this is again a repeated question. See here, I'm moving to the previous session. See, let's check the numbers. See here. See question number 2 of the previous session. Here, this question number 2. Here it is. So find the next number 2, 5, 10, 17, 26, 37. I think the same question is what is again repeated here. Let's check it. Yeah, yes, confirmed. Definitely the same question 2, 5, 10, 17, 26. The same question is what is getting repeated once again. So it was asked in 2010 June, and here this session we are getting this from 2015 December. Okay. So see how many questions are repeated. We are just discussing about only one topic as of now. Number series is what we are seeing. So for this itself, we are able to see many repetitions, is it or not? So this is why I insisted you to just follow the previous year's questions also. Okay, it may even give you more confidence, and I can even say like yeah, sometimes you even remember working the questions. That will even save your time. You can just go sit in the exam and tick it and come. So what answer you remember, you may be remembering it when at the time you have worked it out. So even that way you can, if you're fortunate, you can just click the answer and then come, like you answer a one word question from general awareness or whatever. Fine. Yes. So anyways, the answer to this question is 65, right? But we need to be careful with the term what they're asked here. See here, they're asking 2, 5, 10, 17, 26, 37. What is the next? So here we'll go, and here itself we have the answer 2, 5, 10, 17, 26, 37. So this 50 is what is made as a blank there. If you see here, see, yeah, our question 50 is what is we need to fill here, right? So that means no doubt answer is 50, option 3. And as usual, if you want any clarification, go refer the previous video. You will be knowing the way of working out and getting the answer. I'm not wasting the time here in working and show you how the answer comes. So you can see the video to get the logic, right? I think we can move on to the next question. We have one more question we have. I think I can once again full screen it. Yeah, full screen mode on. So 2016 July, we have one question. This is question number 4. I will name it as question 4. Yes, here it is. So again, we have a question which says, find the next number in this sequence. Okay, I will, as usual, note the numbers here. The numbers are 3, 11, then 23, then 39. We have then 59, then we have a blank. We need to find what number comes here. Again, we are getting an increasing sequence, right? By seeing the numbers itself, we can very easily conclude it. All these numbers are getting increased only, right? So that means we find an increasing sequence here. And as usual, we follow with our tests. We start with what can be done with addition. Okay, fine. Shall we start? Yes. So 3 to 11, they have moved. So that means here they did plus 8. It's very easy to say, right? 3 plus 8 will give 11, right? Yeah, next continue here. So 11 to 23, I have to move. So that means here they have added how much we need to do? We need to do plus how much? So I think we need to do 2, 1, that is 12. We need to add 12. 11 plus 12 will give us 23. Let's continue. And here again, how much to be added? So here we need to add 9 minus 3, that will be 6. And 3 minus 2 will be 1. So that means we need to add 16. Very simple. So here the numbers are not troubling very much. So it's making our task very easy. Anyways, we'll continue. 39 to 59. This is very easy to say. Plus 20 they have done. Correct? Yeah. And what next will come? That we need to find. See whether we are able to follow any pattern here. See the numbers carefully. Plus 8, plus 12, plus 16, plus 20. I think the pattern is very clear to us. It's very easy for us to observe, is it or not? See, we have 8, 12, 16, 20. All these numbers are nothing but the multiples of 4. Is it or not? Very simple for us to analyze this. See, or you can, or even I can even say in simple words, these numbers are all the numbers that we see in 4 tables. See, this is 8. This 8 is nothing but 4 twos are. Correct? I will write it here. Okay. I'll write exactly below this 8. 4 twos are is what is that 8. Next is I have 12. 4 threes are is what is the 12. Next 16 is 4 fours are 16. And this 20 is 4 fives are. I think now we can very easily catch the pattern. So what comes next that we need to find? Okay. So obviously what will come next? So the number that we are going to do plus here, what will be that number? That's what our next test, is it or not? So what comes next there? So very simple, 4 into what number will come? See here, 4 twos, 4 threes, 4 fours, 4 fives. And what comes? Obviously 4 6. 4 6 are, I know, 24. So that means we need to put 24 here, plus 24 here. So it's very easy for us to say 59 plus 24 will what give us the next term, the required term we need. So 59 plus 24 will be how much? I can even separately work it and show you. 59 plus 24 will give you, this is 9 plus 4 is 13, and 5 plus 2 plus 1 will give you 8, correct? So that means we are getting 83 to be our answer. So this one very easily finished our problem, is it or not? Yeah. So the thing is, the first difference, the difference that we found itself is giving us a clear pattern. Okay, the first difference what we found itself is giving us a very clear pattern. The first difference. Okay, see the numbers here, plus 8, plus 12, plus 16, plus 20. So very simple. So if we just continue it, we'll be getting plus 24 here. So they are just the numbers we see in 4 tables. Very simple. Okay. Or otherwise, we can even go for the second difference. Okay. There's nothing to worry, even if we are not able to catch any pattern. Okay. So as usual, what we do is, if you are not able to find any pattern from the first difference, we immediately go for the second difference, is it or not? So we can even go for the second difference here. See here. So 8 to 12 will be plus 4. Then I will write it more clearly. So this is plus 4. Yeah, I think now it is clear. 12 to 16 is again plus 4. Next, 16 to 20 is once again plus 4. So that means we are now able to see what comes here in the second difference. So second difference is also giving us a nice idea, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. That means what next will come here also, I can guess this will be again plus 4. That will give me here plus 24. And with that also we can do 59 plus this 24 and get the answer as 83 finally. So however, our answer is 83, which is matching with option 3. Option 3 is 84. That's it. Yes. So successfully here in this session also we have completed 4 questions, and fortunately if we see out of these 4 questions, only 2 questions are going to be fresh questions and the other 2 are repeated questions. See the essence, if we practice with previous year's questions, this is going to be the real advantage. Okay, so always take the previous years, some 10 years question paper, and try to make a good analysis that will strengthen the preparation, right? So this is more needed, and I think you are clear with all the 4 questions how we are doing. And for those who are missing the previous video, you will be getting the solution, the working process, how we did the second and third questions. Please kindly watch those videos also. And as usual, any doubts you can leave it in our comment section, and you are always welcome for that. And again, in our next session, we will continue, and we will meet with other set of questions from number series, because we still have even more questions from number series. We have different varieties of questions. Again, in our next session, we will try doing number series questions with other set. Okay, catch you soon there. Thank you so much. Bye.